So, hi everybody. Sorry for interrupting and sorry for holding you up from lunch. But we've got some really exciting announcements. So I've dragged Brendan in and we're going to just give you a taste of a few really important and exciting initiatives to come. Brendan.
Well, with some feedback from you, we've decided that we are going to change the criteria for the Quality Scouting Award and the Chief Commissioner's Award. We're going to be taking this to the next DC's Council, which is after the Queen's Scout Award at Government House. So make sure, if you want input onto this, that you speak to your District Commissioner. It's a blank slate now, so we're going to start from scratch, and we're kind of thinking that we'll incorporate some of the learnings from here. John?
I think that's exactly right. So, that was the first exciting bit. The second exciting bit is that there's been some great developments with the Quartermaster's store. Now, this is an idea that's been around for a very long time. Lots of successive Chief Commissioners and some State Commissioners have been working on this, but we're really pleased to announce that this week there's been some movement. Brendan, tell us about the State Quartermaster.
Well, the BEC has agreed that we're going to be having a warehouse where we're bringing all of the equipment that Scouts Victoria at a state level owns. It's currently in about 9 different locations, which means it'll be available for you to borrow if you wish. But they'll also be providing programs, and we're going to expand some of those offerings to make scouting cheaper for all of our members and families. So if you need, say, equipment to go hiking or trailers for your patrols or something else, you can actually go to the State Quartermaster and they'll provide it. The other thing is they can provide training on how to use the equipment, and they can also do bulk purchasing of merchandise, tents at a much reduced rate. We're not in this to make lots of money, we're in it to support scouting, and that's what this is all about.
So, don't want to go into great detail about that today, but it's just we wanted to make you aware that there's some really exciting things happening. There's some really good possibilities here. New and less experienced leaders will be able to bring a patrol, for instance, and they'll learn how to pack a trailer. I know that sounds pretty straightforward often for some of us, but for new people sometimes it can be quite daunting about what equipment you should have and how that should be packed. For brand new groups, there will be an opportunity to be kitted out with equipment, and we're hoping to bring together equipment that's just sitting around in some of these unused halls that we've talked about. So that's a really exciting initiative. Right, won't keep you much longer from lunch, but the third exciting initiative and something to announce is about the World Scout Foundation. Brendan.
Well, from the 17th to the 20th of March next year, His Majesty the King of Sweden will be coming to Melbourne, and we're hosting him along with all of the World Scout Foundation members. Why is he here? Well, he's here to support us, to engage with government, to raise some money for us so that we can start building some of those halls, but also to promote scouting. And what better way than having His Majesty, who is a Scout, come to Victoria, and an opportunity for you and your youth members to meet him. Of course, next year is the centenary of Cub Scouting, so look out on the 19th of March for a big event for all Cub Scouts and those who have been Cub Scouts. At the same time, there's a load of other events that's going to be happening, so we're going to need 600 young people, Scouts, Venturers and Rovers. If you're interested, we'll be putting information out in the e-news so you can get involved, but this is going to be a massive event. We are going to be the focus, scouting as the focus, and it's going to actually position us in a way that we have never had the opportunity before. So look out for that, it's a huge event.
And we should just point out and be clear, this is also the weekend of the Kangaroo, and Joey's, all the Joeys and their leaders should be at Kangaroo, and we're hopeful that we'll be able to have the King of Sweden visit the Kangaroo so the Joeys don't miss out. People who are Cubs or former Cubs or old enough to have been a Cub will all be at the major Centenary of Cub event. So there's a lot more work to go on in this space. This is quite fresh. We're working very hard to put arrangements in place because you don't find out a long way in advance about the King of Sweden's arrangements, but it's very exciting. We're hosting, Scouts Victoria hosting this on behalf of Scouts Australia, so there will be people coming from all around the country as well. But just wanted you to know about those exciting developments.
Thanks very much, and you can have lunch now. Enjoy.
Enjoy.